Hey guys, so for today's video, I am in a blue mood. I got a blue shirt, blue background, blue nails. I wanted to do a blue eyeshadow, and I've really been itching to use the Natasha Denona Pastel palette again because I think it's now been a year since this launched, and I still really enjoy this palette. I just love all the pastels in here. So I pulled it out last night. I was playing with some colors, and I was like, yeah, I want to use this palette today. I do have a few other tutorials with this palette on my channel, so I'll link those down below for you, but if you want to see how I got this kind of soft pastel blue with a little bit of lavender look, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, I primed my eye with the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. I did not set it because I find that Natasha shadows work best with a unset base. Now let's dig into this palette. I'm going to start with the shade Bubble on a Sigma E57, and I'm going to pack that along my entire eyelid. Now I'm going to take the shade Airy on my Sigma E27, and that is going to go around the edges of Bubble. So I'm just going to lightly blend the shade into my crease. And I am doing a little bit of a patting motion with this brush as well because my base is tacky, like I said. So kind of a mixture of like a pat and a blending motion. Now I'm going to get all the pigment off that E27 using my Sigma switch. So I'm just running that brush back and forth. So there's no product on this brush right now. And then I'm just going to blend out these edges a little bit more. Alright, now let's do that on the other eye. So again, I'm starting with Bubble all over the lid. I'm dipping in a second time. Now I'm taking Airy on my E27 and using that to blend out Bubble. And then using my Sigma switch to get the pigment off of this brush and softening out these edges even more. I am going to touch up Bubble on my lids with my finger. I believe this shade is one of those like cream to powder formulas, like it's a very soft formula, so it does apply nicely with your finger. Just because I want the lid to be really nice and pigmented because I'm going to layer more stuff on top of this shade. I'm also going to clean off my E57 on my little switch. I am going to spray my E57 and I'm going to pick up the shade Dainty. And this is going to go on the center of my lid. I'm going to add more with my finger. There we go, that's better. And I'm focusing this on the center of my lid, but I am really gently blending it out and kind of bringing it up into the crease area right here. That is so pretty. I think I'll just use my finger for the other eye instead of the brush. I love that Dainty shade on top of the blue. So pretty. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this yellowy shimmer on my finger, and that's going to go right in the very center just for even more of a pop. I don't know if you can tell a huge difference. It's on this eye, not this one. A little bit, but I like the little pop it gives. Part of me wants to add more to this look because I just love layering eyeshadows, but I kind of love how soft and just simple and springy this is. I think I might stop here for the lid. I'm gonna go do the rest of my face makeup off camera and then I'll come back and we'll finish up the eyes together. Alright, my face makeup is done. Let's get back to the eyes. I'm gonna go back to the E57 I was using with more Bubble on the tip of the brush, and I'm gonna run that across my entire lower lash line. and then taking more Airy again on that E27 and just blending along the lower lash line. And I'm making sure I connect that airy shade right out here on the outer corner. All right, and same thing on the other eye. And the nice thing about these shades being so light is that you can't really tell if I make any kind of mistake. Like it just kind of blends out into my skin since it's so pastel, and then blending out with airy. And I'm going to touch up the airy shade in my upper crease since I'm here, just to make sure it's nice and blown out and diffused. Now I'm going to take my Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten on a Sigma E33, and that's going to go on my inner corner. And I just kind of do little circular motions right in here to really diffuse out this shade. But I want this nice and bright. And a little bit under my brow. I want to put on this Wonderskin really light eyeliner in my waterline. And this is just going to brighten up this area. Okay, now I'm gonna pop on just some mascara and we'll see how I feel after that. Be right back. All right, so all I did was put on mascara and I think I'm pretty happy with this. For my mascara, I just used the e.l.f. Lash and Roll one. I really have been enjoying this mascara. I do curl my lashes before. I don't know if it like holds the curl all day, but I feel like my lashes look pretty good. Like I said, part of me just really wants to add like a wing to this, but it is rare for me not to do like some eyeliner on a look. So I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple today for those of you who like more simple eyeshadow looks. All right, and here's what the full face looks like. Like I said, I was in a blue mood today. My eyeshadow matches my shirt. I even have blue nails on. I don't know what it is. Like it's spring, I get in the mood for color. For my blush, I'm wearing the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in Cool Coral. And then on my lips, I popped on my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Iconic Nude. And then I popped on this new shade of the Lawless Forget the Filler gloss. The shade is called Lavender Sorbet. And I just love these lip products. This is now my third shade that I have. I cannot get enough of these. So the color looks like a really soft kind of lavender color, but when it's on the lips, it just looks more like a really, I guess it does kind of look kind of lavender, doesn't it? It's just a very cool tone, and that's kind of perfect with these pastel eyes. I'm super happy with how today's look turned out. I feel like from far away, it looks like just a blue look, but when you get up close, you can kind of see that purple kind of lavender shimmer on my lid. I think it's so pretty. I was just super happy to use this palette again, and I kind of want to do another look with it. I feel like I've done 3 looks with this palette now, and every look I've used the blue shades in some way. I like these blues, but I almost did like a minty look, but that kind of reminded me of the retro glam palette, but I was like, what about like a purpley look? I don't know. I might use this again. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.